Yes sir, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy D-Nolly, and in today's video we are back at it playing some Forza Horizon 4 with, Horizon 5 coming out in the very near future. I figured, I figured we better get a couple last minute videos in Horizon 4 while we have the chance. And in today's video, if you guys can see the title, we are taking care of Tommy Fyeah's Nismo 270R. Now, for those of you guys who are not familiar with the Nismo 270R, Tommy has number 3 of 30, and it's basically an S14 Nissan Silvia with a bunch of really cool stock factory Nismo parts. What we're gonna go ahead and do is buy this 1994 Nissan Silvia here, and we're gonna get started and try to replicate this build as much as possible. Now that we own the car, the first thing we're gonna do is jump into the upgrades and tuning, and obviously make a few small upgrades here. Now I'm gonna check out some engine swaps, even though I'm pretty sure this keeps the same SR20 if I'm not mistaken. We do have quite a few different swap options here. Let me know if you guys want to see a S14 swap in the near future. But I think we're going to keep this one pretty much factory as far as engine and drivetrain goes here. Now, aero and appearance, I'm hoping we can find the something that looks like the Nismo 270R bumper here. Something that's not a little, not too ricey, but kind of pays homage to the 270R bumper, because it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it. And I think this Bomex right here is going to be as close as we're going to get here. It actually looks pretty legit. Now the wing, I'm going to try to find something that looks similar. Of course, we're not going to find the exact wing here. But I think this Nissan wing right here could very well be the 270R wing, because it is from Nissan. We're going to go ahead and install that real quick. Now I'm going to skip straight to the Bomex kit, and looking at my reference pictures online here, that is definitely not going to be it. But what does look close is this Ings kit right here, so we're going to go ahead and install that. And I'm going to check out our side skirt options here. And on this one, it does look like Bomex is going to be the closest fit here. So now that we got the body kit out of the way, that's going to be a good portion of this build. We're going to start making some upgrades here on our tires and some performance upgrades here. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the wheel and tires here on this car. And of course, I'm going to be looking for the style of wheel that I think is going to match this build. And I think these HREs are going to look pretty good here once I paint them, of course. We're going to go ahead and upgrade these to 18s just to give it a little bit more of an aggressive look. And then, of course, we're going to have to upgrade the offset on here. Nothing too crazy. Once we lower this, we're going to make a few adjustments on the camber and all that good stuff. But now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and upgrade the clutch as well as the differential, because we're going to want to get sideways with this thing. And now comes the fun part. Brakes, of course, we need to upgrade those. We are going to be lowering this car with the race springs and dampers. We're going to do some sway bars, both front and back. And if I'm not mistaken, this car does not have any weight reduction done to it, so we're going to leave the stock weight. Now, just a few minor upgrades we're going to do is the Nismo intake as well as exhaust. And if I'm not mistaken, this thing has a upgraded intercooler here. Now, we're not going to get too crazy with this build, because I do want to keep it somewhat modest, and since we are doing Tommy Fyeah's build, I don't want to get too carried away, even though I'm sure in the near future he's going to be absolutely putting a hell of a lot of power to this car. But now that we got that all out of the way, let's go ahead and install this. 43,000 credits on this build right here. I'm definitely feeling good about that. Let's go ahead and jump into the tuning. Now I just want to adjust the springs here. I did say we're going to put a little bit of camber on here, but we do already have camber with the suspension in here. So I'm just going to lower this thing all the way, and we're going to go ahead and leave the camber the way that it is. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to see if we can find the 270R paint here. We are not in the right area for that. Find new designs. And I might even go ahead and type in, you know what, we're going to go ahead and put in 270R, I think, first, and see if something comes up. Because I'm hoping we can find one with the white paint, but I'm almost positive that somebody's replicated Tommy Fyeah's build here with the white wheels, and it looks like this is it right here. A few other options. Let's go ahead. Did we have the option to put a hood on here? Where did this guy get the hood? Because, damn, maybe we need to go back there. All right, let's go ahead and install this one and see what it looks like. Hopefully we got the white wheels on there. Now, what I'm thinking happened with the hood there is probably with the wide body upgrade, you had the hood there. But I don't think, no, it didn't even, man. It does look good with the wide body there. Where did that guy get the hood from, man? I'm not really sure. I'm going to give this one more look. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe that's some kind of secret upgrade that I don't know about. But nonetheless, this thing is looking fire. I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. So we're going to go ahead and hit the road. So first thing we're going to do, see what this thing can do with the new upgrades. Obviously, it is nighttime here, so we can't really see what it looks like. Now, the thing about the 270R is the way that Nismo tunes these cars is, if you guys know Nissan and Nismo, they're not really big on power per se. The performance modifications that they're doing is more for handling. So that's where the 270R doesn't have a huge boost in power over the stock S14, but it definitely, you know, the handling is there. And from what I can already tell with this build, whoa, big on the brakes, big on the brakes. What I can already tell from this build is that's kind of where we're standing, is that the power is not going to blow you away. But it's definitely there, and it makes driving the car very enjoyable. But what I think we're going to do is get out of these backcountry roads because I want to drift this thing. I think that's where we can have a lot of fun with this. We're going to go ahead and fast travel here downtown to a different area of the city and see if this thing can get sideways. Now, if you guys have been watching Chris Rudnick and Tommy Fyeah's video, you will know that Tommy moved into a new shop, and it's pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. He's definitely painted the walls black. He's living in JDM space right now. And the 270R, you know, he's got the 270R, and he's doing a little bit of drifting on the channel with it. And I got to say, it's really great to see these rare cars not only you know, get modded and restored, you know, in a professional way, but also they get driven, man. This guy goes out and drives the cars, so I'm pretty stoked to see more content of that car, this car, on the channel. With the sun coming up, we're gonna have a better chance to take a look at this car from the outside here. That pinstriping, absolutely dope with the white wheels here. This thing is just an absolute gem. Definitely a car that, you know, I can't lie, I've not been big on the older style JDM cars. I'm a new style fan. You know, I like the R34s. You know, obviously I'm a Nissan owner, G35, so the VQ platform 370Zs, 350Zs are kind of my style. But this car, for whatever reason, with the pinstriping, knowing that it's factory with all these Nismo parts, it's definitely a car that I'm, you know, I do enjoy seeing on YouTube. But what I am thinking we are going to do is probably put an end to this video, as we often do around this time. And throw her into photo mode here and get our thumbnail for our screenshot for our thumbnail, I should say, not the thumbnail for the screenshot. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, as always. I know, we switched it up a little bit on the channel. The view count kind of went down with the Dirt 5 videos. So hopefully getting some more Forza content out there, and once Forza Horizon 5 comes out, I'm gonna get that. I'm not the YouTube channel really isn't big enough to get the game before it comes out. I'm not Slap Train or anything like that, but we're doing our best out here to keep the content flowing. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and as always, we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace.